I'm on my desktop now instead of my laptop. My laptop has the Microsoft Expressions encoder on it, the screen capture. I do not have that on my desktop yet. But I hooked my Cricut Explorer up to my desktop, and I would have used my laptop, but for some reason when I was setting up the design space in my Explorer, I don't know, something went wrong and it just it wasn't acting right, and I didn't even bother to try to see if the machine was actually going to work on the laptop. And since I already have so much on there already, I don't really want to worry about it. The only reason why I'm going through this step is in case you haven't seen the Design Studio and the Explorer, which many of you I'm sure probably have already. I'm just going to go, I'm going to click go because I'm pretty much done with this. I could add more of these if I wanted to. And you know, maybe I will add another one. So I'm just going to copy and paste. I could do that up here, right there. And now I have two. Okay, so I'm going to click go over there. And as you can see, there they both are on my mat. I'm going to move them. Now I'm going to leave some space, quite a bit of space around. And you'll see why in a little while. That's probably more than enough. More than enough space. I'm leaving extra space around so when I go to do the etching, I already have some protection around the glass. Right about there. Okay. And then I'm going to go down here because I'm not doing anything else. And when I'm ready, I will click go, which I can't do yet because my mat is not in there. My mat is right here. So let me go ahead and, sorry that's so close. This is the tricky part, trying to do this with one hand. I'm going to, I actually need to put this camera down. I'm gonna, oh. Okay, well, I don't think that loaded. Yeah, it didn't load. So I'm going to put the camera down. I'm going to go ahead and load the mat. You will not be able to see me click go, but that's not that big of a deal. I think you get the idea. And if I remember, I do want to tell you about a YouTuber that I found who did an amazing job on doing a comparison between the Silhouette and the Cricut Explorer cut. So I gotta look for that information, and hopefully it'll get on to this video, because I had recorded a comparison using one of the doily laces, and I did different sizes on both machines, but he did such a superb job that I decided, you know, why do it again? I mean, his comparison and the information that he gives you is excellent. So I will try to remember to add that information to this video before I'm done. So again, I'm going to go put this back on its stand, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've already gone ahead and taken the vinyl off of the mat and weeded out all the parts that I don't want. I've used alcohol to clean my glass. I will be using this More etching cream. I actually got this in a starter kit, and I've never done this before. I'm going to do it for the first time with you. Remember, I always say this is a journey. I don't do these videos because I am expert in any area. I'm just learning these things and sharing it with you as I learn them. And hopefully you get enjoyment out of that just as much as I get enjoyment out of watching you do your projects. So, oops, don't want to put those on yet. So I'm just going to take this off the backing paper. And as you notice, I cut it a little big so that I have protection for the glass. And I think that's gonna look good, I think. So I've watched several videos on doing this, so it doesn't seem that difficult. Oh, my throat seems to be full of stuff. I just want to make sure that's, especially in the area where the design is all the way down. Okay. So the directions told me that I need to have an open window, which I do, and when I put this on, I need to put it on heavy, and I also need to let it stay on for no more than a minute. I guess I'm not supposed to be light with that. Okay, that looks pretty darn thick to me. And I forgot to use my gloves. I'll use them when I rinse it off. So I'm going to let that sit for a minute. I will rinse it off, and when I come back, it'll all be done, and hopefully it'll look nice. Okay, I'm back, and here's the finished glass. It's okay for my first time. I see some imperfections, but oh my gosh, it was so easy and so fun. So I'm looking forward to actually mastering glass etching. It's a lot of fun. It's quick. Let me see, come in tighter on this. So how fun is that? Yet another project that you can do using your My Digital Studio software, and there's so much you can do with it, more than just scrapbooking and card making. Before I go, I do have a couple of announcements. First, if you recall earlier in the video, I did say I would share with you the name of a YouTuber who I feel has done just an excellent job of showing the different cuts using the Cricut Explorer and the Silhouette. And that, oh, I wrote his name down somewhere. His name is Ken Hess. Pop on over there. I know a couple of you had questions about which one that I think cut better. I have put together a video that I was in the process of editing, and then I watched Ken's video and realized he had done such a superb job, and he had actually used more shapes than I had intended. I had used one of our My Digital Studio doilies, and I had cut it in about 4 or 5 different sizes, and you know, tried to make sure both machines had, that it was a fair comparison. But I think how he set up his comparison, and he just did a perfect job. So I don't think I can top that. So hop on over to Ken Hess, tell him, you know, CD Lightest Tubing sent you. And what else? Oh, also, I have a new blog. I still have lmdstampin.stampinup.net, and of course that's where you can go and shop 24/7 and get my digital studio at a very good price. I have another blog, and it is lmdcreations.blogspot.com, and I would love it if you would just go on and drop by over there, say hi, let me know that you came by. Right now I just have a couple of YouTube videos. I reposted my craft room video that I done probably a year ago or so, but I am really looking forward to some fun things happening over there. So I hope you enjoyed this little quick project that I did using my digital studio software and my Cricut Explorer, and I hope you'll give it a try and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.
Sometimes a friend is